Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hangtough2024 here. We are continuing this settlement of Zvayao. I started this video a couple updates ago, so there's definitely like aspects of those updates that we can see, but I think they've got new maps and stuff like that. With different features like rivers and ponds and whatnot. So plan is to go a couple more videos with this settlement, continue making some improvements here and there, and then from there we'll branch out and start a new settlement. We'll just say that a group from this settlement branched out to start a new area. So that'll be the lore, if you will, for the next settlement. So yeah, and then we'll have a little bit of a surprise for when that first video hits or drops. So definitely stay tuned. Feel free to like and subscribe. If you've hung around this far, I've got 1,100 views, so people are apparently looking at it a little bit, the content here. So if you've been with me this long, please leave a comment and let me know what you've been thinking. Alright, so we have December, so we're obviously going into this snowy time of year, which looks very nice. They did a just great job of the aesthetics, and just you got like the cloudiness and like the mist that just makes it have such a cool, realistic effect, which is kind of appropriate. We start off with snow because where I'm at, on the East Coast, we've got a storm coming that we're supposed to have snow here next, I think, this evening and into the morning. So that'll be fun. Haven't seen snow in too long. So anyway, so let's see where we're at here. So our taxes, of course, are way behind. The little youngin has some bubbles, as we call it, or gas. So she's having to work through that. So anyway. Alright. This house is still not able to be upgraded yet. It's crazy. So again, the perks, the biggest thing that this settlement has going for it is the deep mine with iron ore. So I've been trying to capitalize on that with trading it and making the different items that come from it, and trading that as well to keep us moving forward with finances, hopefully with making some trade income, so we can trade for the import the items that we need for other things, especially the entertainment, i.e. ale, which it seems like we're pretty much run out of, which is not good. I'm sure most of these people are not happy because of that. So, but that, as if you followed along this far, you'll know that has been a constant battle, is keeping that ale supply up, because the trade, the money goes up and down. So it's definitely a dilemma that I really haven't conquered on this playthrough. But I'm just trying to, the more stuff I can export, the better, and I'm trying to do that more and more. You can see in this tab here that right now I'm in the red with imports and exports by almost 2,300 coin. So still figuring that out. Wonder if that could be a balance issue or if it's just I gotta do better at the game. But anyway, so we'll speed it up a little bit. So our food, again, it's the constant struggle of variety. We've got two fairly stable sources, and then during the summer, or spring and summer and fall, our berries help out a little bit. But after that, the eggs seem to kind of show up here and there, as well as honey, but it's like hit and miss, it seems like. So again, they kind of changed up some of the way some of these little dialogue boxes look. So they're showing me clothing is pretty good. So that's definitely not been an issue. But the food variety is just lacking. Which it's saying here that people don't have hardly any food. Food variety, they say they've got nothing. Huh. Interesting. I think we are still kind of getting back the equilibrium from the latest update, where no longer do the different industries have a marketplace stall. It's only the storehouses and the granaries that can have that. And you can see the storehouse is full, but the granaries are pretty much empty. There's no point even having that family there at this point. So that is interesting how that is shifted. So storage space left for production for the hunting camps. Makes me wonder, now that they don't have stalls, what exactly the process is for getting the meat put into the granaries. I would assume that the granaries would collect from the food production, and then put it back in the granary, and then from the granary they'd have their stall. So be interesting to see. I guess we'll have another family there, because I think what it might have caused is like almost like a bottleneck, where instead of everybody being able to have their goods in stalls, it all has to go to the granary. So like if I only had one granary, the families would have to collect from the meat, the hunting camps. They'd have to collect from the berries. Like they had to collect from everything, unless the individuals take the meat to the granaries and then hunt, and then from the granary it goes, I don't know. That's kind of a ramble there, but anyway, seems like our approval is not doing well, and a lot of that I'm sure comes from the taxes and the lack of entertainment. So this never seems to quite get where I would like it. So in terms of the military, it does seem like we're slowly getting up there when it comes to the helmets and the gavesons. So it's just taking so long to trade everything. We end up we're trading so many different items. We're importing 3. Let's see. 4 different items, and of course, well, we haven't started importing that yet. So yeah, we've importing helmets. So just the difference in price is actually kind of annoying, because to sell stone you get 1 coin, but to import it costs 11. So it really is kind of, I don't know, upside down. I don't know what they're factoring in, like what the numbers are, what their thoughts are when it comes to the trade, but it does seem a little upside down. But let's see. So yeah, it's just a slow process at this point. A lot less happening. A lot less big things happening as we keep going day in and day out. I have available living space. There's really no point in trying to build much more. So they're struggling with a food stall. It's hit and miss, it seems. So I think our forestry is keeping these places up. So I'm not too concerned about that. It does seem like, for some reason, the logging camps have started eating into this area instead of where I had them, taking care of it, collecting wood. But you can already see where the foresters have already replanted some trees. So I think we kind of hit a good balance with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 foresters' huts. Seems like that's gives you enough area to rebuild or replant trees, while you have 2 logging camps. And with all of that, it seems like I keep a steady flow of timber for all the different applications. So I think my logistics are almost like I did a little bit of overkill with the amount of oxen that I have, but I figured it'd probably be better to have more than enough than less when it came to logistics. So I think with the next series, next settlement that I do, since we're 2 updates in since I started this one, the next one is when I will consider trying to branch out into different regions, because it's a lot to try to try to expand out, because you're basically running 2 settlements at the same time. But we'll plan on doing that on the next go around, and that way we can explore the inner region trade, and as well as be able to explore the new maps and some of the new features that didn't really carry over in with this settlement. So we have the original homes right here. This is like the historical section. The original homes that were used. And then I think from there we branched off this way. I think did that, expanded out that way, expanded out this way, expanded out here. It is interesting to see the growth over time and how it's, again, I would love to see with more updates, more ability to like use different resources to upgrade like roads, to like have like a stone or cobblestone road, and some aesthetics, you know, to kind of make the area look nicer, especially like the town center area. That would be more like just more aesthetically pleasing. But I'm sure the developers are working on a lot of different things they're trying to do to make the game better. Wow, we've got some serious money in here now. That's what we wanted to see, is a good amount of trade that's keeping us, that you know, that delivers on that money. Where are we looking now? See that made our import export margin a little bit better. Let's see. I think, yep, we're seeing that again. The helmets slowly creep up. So it's, again, slower process. At this point in this settlement, we kind of hit our ebb and flow where nothing too dramatic happens. There we go. We are in debt to the king. I wonder, taxation, royal tax. I wonder if be interesting to see what the result is of missing your taxes. I think I saw somebody say that, I think it's after 5 years it's 1 coin per person, and then it doubles, which after like 10 years, which you can see that it definitely doubled. And then I think after that it triples, which, I mean, with this situation, I don't know how that would work, like how I would actually be able to, you know, sustain those taxes, because my approval is going down because I don't have the entertainment and I have taxes. So it's one that I'm not exactly sure how to beat yet. I'm learning. Go ahead and take care of this bandit camp so we have at least a little something for a little money towards taxes. All right. They are assembling. Again, you're seeing a lot more guys with like the better Gavisons and the helmets. I think it's more than half for most of the units, so that is definitely a bonus. Still waiting on troops to arrive. Alright, so here are the troops. Looks like we've got 3 full detachments, and the others are just missing 1, of course. Alright, so he's right there. Have everybody walk, so there's no reason to get fatigued. Alright, here we go. This is a nasty day for fighting. This rain. Let's fix that up a little bit. Alright. We'll be here shortly. And now they are in range. Wow. That did not last very long. Alright. We'll take the... Get these back in. Yeah, I think I'm catching some imbalance because now I've got 38 people where the requirements aren't met. And it seems like it's mostly food. And that didn't used to be a problem. So we've got an imbalance issue that's starting to kill us. So the question is, you know, it says we've got that many vegetables. Where is it all going is my question. It's getting to the point where just about every burgage plot is lacking. Alright, our money is going up nicely. I think we're now in range to start importing mail armor. So that's definitely some progress. I hate spending all that money all at one time, of course, but I gotta bring down taxation because it's killing us. Approval rating is dying because we got so much taxation as well as the other issues. So it's definitely a dilemma here. See what happens here, because this will inform my next playthrough. It says the pantry is full. It's just strange. Because I don't understand how food could be an issue if just about every one of these burgage plots has food, like is there to produce food. And of course, you know, if you have your own vegetable garden, your food should be taken care of. If they're saying that their food is not taken care of, you know, that's an update that I don't think I like, because the whole idea is that you have a garden to take care of your family, and then the excess you can sell. So if they've made it where that doesn't happen, I mean, I don't know if it was doing that in the first place, but so we'll just have to see. It's going down, which is good. So we'll see how it goes here as we continue. Trade money is coming back up, which is good. I wonder. So we haven't started bringing in the male shirts yet. All right. So that's, again, it's going down, so I wonder if that's resolving itself. But assign another family there. See, because it just kind of depends on the logistics of, does the forager hut collect the berries and then require somebody else from the granary to pick it up and take it back to the granary, and from the granary to put it in the marketplace, is the question. So transporting. Okay, so they're clearly putting the berries they're clearly transporting their goods to the granary, and then from the granary it appears that they would transport to the marketplace, which would make sense. Okay. Well, trying to collect knowledge of how they have updated the game so that I can try to find the balance again with this round, as well as be ready to do the next round, next region, next settlement, with a new map, and be ready to know how to best navigate and play the game here. So again, appreciate watching. Feel free to leave a comment. Again, like and subscribe, anything like that definitely helps the channel. And feel free to check out my previous videos. Again, this is part 18, so you can check out 1 through 17 and see what you think. And again, any feedback is much appreciated. If you think I should do something differently, or if you want to give me feedback as I get ready to start a new settlement in the next couple weeks. And so yeah, we will go from there.